Today is a sad day. The Corvette, I'm pretty sure is selling. I can very confidently say it's probably gonna sell today. And we didn't even get to do much fun stuff with it. We got to do some roll racing at ICC. We got to use the car for what it was really supposed to be used for. I did want to try and do some other things that the car is really not supposed to be used for. It may have to happen with the next one. I kind of didn't want to do it with this one because I knew I was going to be selling it sooner than later. And I didn't want to destroy the car too much. But unfortunately, today's the day that she's got to leave. Let's get this thing out of the garage real quick. And then just a quick walk around. A little reminder of what's done to the car. And then kind of say our goodbye before we have to head to Omaha. Okay, so what we have, this is my 2005 C6 Corvette. Obviously, you guys can probably tell that pretty easily. But 2005 C6 Corvette, when I bought it, it had just under 100,000 miles, or just under 99,000 miles, somewhere right in there. It now has about 102,000 on it. I've owned it for, I don't know, since July, so 5 months, something like that. Been great car for me. Everything that was done before I had it was BTR Stage 2, basically full top end cam, dyno tuned for 421 horsepower. It has a Ram intake. It has full catless exhaust. As you can tell, this thing sounds super good, very loud. Neighbors complain, don't care, whatever. And then it's got a few other things. It's got a dampener in the clutch, air oil separator, the catch can, and then basically a couple things that I've done to it. Wheels and tires. Luckily, I had somebody who wanted to trade me, so I traded somebody for actual Corvette C7 wheels with Michelin tires on them. They're 305s in the rear, 285 in the front, I believe. That's about the biggest this car will fit. Oil changed, transmission fluid changed, and diff fluid changed. And then pretty much just been trying to keep up on the maintenance, doing some small things. The other day, I did switch out my door handles. These things have a common problem of these door handles like sticking or not like unlatching and lashing properly. So both my inside and my outside were causing me big issues of being able to get the door open and then latching correctly. So I constantly had to use the floor thing to open the door. Now, new buttons inside, outside on both sides, and it latches every time. But then I had it ceramic coated. I had the top PPF, so it is orange under this. This is just a carbon looking PPF. Shout out to JS Detail for all of the detailing stuff. I think with a top black on it, it just looks so much better. So that's about all I've done to it. I haven't done a lot. I wanted to keep the car pretty much the way it was because it had all the good stuff done to the engine. We did the exo shield on the windshield also, so any rocks or anything, you can kind of see the line up here. It's all protected. So any rocks, small stuff that's gonna hit the windshield, it should deflect a lot of it. Hi, puppy. Hi. This was my first Corvette. If you follow the channel, you know I've wanted one for a while, but this is my first one, which means there will be more. I have some pretty wild plans for what I want to do with the Corvette, so I might go down. I've always wanted a C5, so we might have to find like a base C5, go out, rip it up a little bit, have some fun, get one that's in pretty poor condition, because I would love to have one that is more than dailyable and not going to worry about paint chips or scratches or anything like that. But now, like I said, we're on our way. We're going to head up to Omaha, where we are meeting the gentleman who is looking at being the next owner of this car. Kind of a sad day, kind of excited, seeing what's next. I don't know what I want to do or get. I do have my Lincoln. This was the new one on the channel that we were thinking about flipping, but I don't think I'm going to. It's all-wheel drive. It's got 140,000 miles on it. I replaced these two doors because the other ones, a deer ran into it, like into the side. So it crumpled those doors, replaced those. I put new tires on it. I've done a few other small things to it, but otherwise it's a pretty clean, good car. Like I said, all-wheel drive for the winter. So that one might have to stick around for a little bit. And then my Ranger is in real poor condition. I think the alternator is shot. So Ranger videos. We've done a lot of Ranger videos, and we love doing them. So we're gonna keep doing them. I don't even care. That Ranger is gonna meet its doom here real soon. That's going to be pretty much the next video after this. So all we're doing today, going to sell a Corvette, maybe just kind of seeing what else is going on. Hey, at the shop, we got the Corvette in here. We are getting it washed real quick, and then the gentleman who's coming to look at it, cash in hand, should be here shortly. I think it's the last day of the Corvette, so gonna get it cleaned up, looking nice for him, and then we'll meet him here in a little bit. All right, there goes the new owner. Oh, I need to get my plate off of it. All right, got my plate off, and he is out of here. Done with that adventure, I guess. Not a Corvette owner anymore. Sad day, sad day. Hi, Caden.
Hey.
Caden showed up. The Corvette's gone. So, as you guys saw in the beginning of this video, hold on. As you saw in the beginning of this video, sold the Corvette. Unfortunately, it's gone. But we have the Lincoln. It almost sold, and then the guy wasn't able to get up here. We were going to trade for a Z125, so we were going to have another Z125. But he wasn't able to make it, which is fine with me because I have my all-wheel drive 2007 Lincoln. This thing's honestly pretty sick, so not too worried about it. Two other things. One, Caden has had the Dakota. He has now upgraded the Dakota and bought a 2001, I think, 01 Ford Ranger step side with the 4-liter in it. This thing is awesome, super clean, and yeah, now he's gonna try to sell a Dakota, get out of it. New Ranger, so that's pretty sick. We also plan to destroy my Ranger. It's having some alternator issues. I just put a new battery in it. I don't want to put more money into it, and there's no way I can sell this thing in the condition that it's in anymore. So this one is going next, and we just got to figure out some stuff to do with it. So yeah, this side still looks not too bad, actually. Passenger side, could live to see another day. Driver's side, not nearly as good, unfortunately. But like I said, alternator issue. Alternator is like $300, and putting it in is going to take so much time and effort. We looked into it on these, and from what we saw, we're just gonna get rid of it. So we were depleting our car collection, and Caden's not helping building it back up. The RS3 is for sale. Someone needs to buy this thing. And then we've got the Subaru nicely tucked back in the garage, ready for winter. She's just gonna stay back there, and then we'll start her up every couple of weeks, make sure she's running top notch and everything. So kind of the new car situation. Like I said, we're trying to destroy this one. We don't know when we're gonna be able to do it with the weather rapidly going from pretty nice to absolute crap. Two-wheel drive Ranger can only do so much. So we'll figure out what we're gonna be able to do with that. Now that we've got a couple of good running 4x4 trucks, we might be able to go tear it up a little bit, you know? We'll figure out something to do, something hopefully different than what we've been doing. I want to switch it up and do something new with that thing. So, yeah, little fun update. Like I said, no more Corvette. We'll figure out something in the spring to bring back that's going to be fun again. But for now, deplete the car collection, make some room, build up some liquidity, and then find something cool next year. So I think that's going to do it for this one. We'll see you guys in the next one.